So, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, how's your day so far?
Great, man. Is it hot like here?
Uh, Not so hot. Started raining here. The monsoon is here, so it's
Oh,
pretty well now. It's good. Not so hot.
okay, okay, man. It's hot as hell here in Brazil, man.
Oh
Whoa,
my god.
especially in my city.
Oh my
Can you
god.
see the light?
Oh yeah. It should be crazy.
Great.
So, uh, so today is the release of Feast. So, what's special about today? So, what you plan to do today?
Well, actually, Feast was leaked yesterday.
Oh,
I was, yeah, I was working, on the computer, and then I just checked a website that I usually download stuff, and then I met Feast there, CD and download. You say, okay, man, it's not a bad idea for a small band. It's okay. And then I checked on YouTube. It was there too. And I don't know how the guys get the CD, got the songs first. I have no idea, man. But it's okay, man. It's a good promotion for a small band, so
yeah.
I don't care. It's okay. It's fine.
So,
So at midnight we had it released on all platforms,
okay.
and it's released, man. It's out. The beast is out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, since the release is out, would you like to share about the songwriting and the production behind this particular album?
Well, the lyrics they are done by Eric Martins, the
Yeah.
vocalist, and his brother Davi Martins.
Mhm.
Eric lives in Portugal and Davi lives in the USA. So it's a completely multicultural
Yeah.
project. And about Feast, the lyrics, I guess they're pretty sad, because we started to write the songs at the end of 2019,
Yeah.
and then Eric came to Brazil. We recorded a live album. It's called Code Alive. And during this process, we were writing, working like 24 hours per day on the album.
Yeah.
And he got back to Portugal at the beginning of 2020,
Mm.
and then came the pandemic. Uh, and then during the refining
Yeah.
and mixing and editing the songs, the pandemic was out. People dying everywhere, man. Everybody was locked. It's completely madness. And then the songs were starting to get a bit sad, I guess. We recorded some little stuff,
Yeah.
and I was listening to doom bands too. I guess it influenced me a lot.
Mhm.
And for example, YOB, I don't know if you know this band. I think they're Canadian. YOB, man, it's pretty slow, dark.
Yeah.
I was really into this, and I think it get me influenced a lot on Feast. And the lyrics are about sadness, about dystopias, about existence.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Heretic has Oriental, Middle East influence, Indian also, uh,
Yeah.
Greek, Egyptian, everything. But we chose to don't talk about religion and
Yeah.
these things, very folk stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
We attach really to the music and the sound. So the lyrics have nothing to do about religion, and you know,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Sounds good. Sounds good. And I believe the concept is totally focused on the pandemic situation and about the sufferings of the people, I would say. So, is that the same
yeah,
thought process that went into your mind?
yes, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the pandemic was, something that we cannot close our eyes
Yeah.
and go through. The
Yeah.
whole world, man, is suffering now till today.
Yeah, still it's happening. It's
Yeah,
terrible, terrible situation around the world. Yeah.
yeah.
And you, like you say, you guys are an Oriental experimental metal band. So, how did this thought comes to your mind, and what made you to do something like this?
Crazy stuff, crazy stuff, man. I was living in Greece for about 2 years, and it was 2007 and 8. And then in Greece, I had contact with many musicians traveling around the world, from Israel, the Greek, and then I got to meet many different instruments, many different kind of music,
Yeah.
and then I went crazy about this, and then I came back to Brazil,
Mm.
and then we started this band as a trio. We were very influenced by Death, the Chuck Schuldiner
Yeah.
way of playing, way of writing songs. And then, I decided to bring this multicultural stuff that I brought from Greece into this band. And I think it worked pretty well. I created the name, I created the logo,
Yeah.
and slowly we were putting some percussions, Indian percussion, African percussions, and sitars. We were adding stuff, and the result was pretty good and pretty exotic, man, for
Yeah.
everybody, especially here in Brazil. I mean, we are samba people, and then we started to mix this thing, but the repercussion was good, man. So we
Yeah.
keep adding more, but the pushing came from my travelings from Greece, in Greece.
That's amazing. Amazing. And I had the opportunity to listen to the entire album from
Great,
initially
great.
from the promoters. It was totally amazing. Even the sounds in each song, the music that you bring into this album, like the sitar and all those amazing musical instruments that you put, and you put a groovy kind of metal into it, and it all went
Yeah,
perfect. And I would say this album is a masterpiece from you guys. So it's totally awesome.
thank you,
And thank
thank you.
you.
And man, you are from India.
Yeah,
Am I doing great? Like putting the
it
sitar
was
is great, the
amazing.
tablas.
It was amazing. I totally, the
Because you,
moment I listened to the song, it was like, wow, this is awesome.
great, man, great. Because man, these are very peculiar instruments.
Yeah,
I mean, I have to adjust the metal stuff, the tuning, and the style of playing. I have to adjust the metal stuff to the instruments. Tabla, you have to tune it, and sitar you don't have to. It's not like a guitar.
yeah,
So it's a pretty damn study to writing songs for Heretic. You know, yeah, that's that we have to face it, man. Now we created, now we must go through this, man. And I really like to mix, these cultures.
yeah. That's really amazing. Thank you. And what would be the next plans? Do you have any touring plans set ahead for you? And how is the situation for you to go on a tour?
Man, we were supposed to be on tour in 2020, sorry.
20, yeah.
We were going to Europe in July for some concerts, but then the pandemic stuff came and postponed it for this year, and not this year again. So I mean, everybody's got the vaccine already, and let's see next year how things going. Uh, but we have plans to go on tour. I mean, we are a multicultural group. Some people live in Portugal, here in
Yeah,
Brazil. We have to get together all these
yeah.
people. But we really have plans, man, to visit first Europe, and then from there, spread to the world, man. So, someday play in India, man, must be a
Oh, that would
dream.
be awesome.
Seriously.
You
Yeah,
would be most welcome here. Like, I'm sure people will start loving you guys up here.
man, that would be a dream.
Awesome, awesome. So, Portugal, Brazil. So, how did this connection really happen? So, what made you guys come together and make music?
Man, technology saves. Technology. We've been doing this since 2017,
Yeah,
when we were an instrumental band, like in the beginning, 2010 until 2016. We recorded three albums. They were all instrumental, and then Eric joined the band in 2017.
yeah,
He was living in Portugal like for many years, and then the only way he had is to make video conference like Zoom and
yeah,
Skype. you know Usually the writing process, I write the whole song instrumental, and I make a really good demo, let's say with drums and everything. The whole spirit, the whole idea I put into the song, and then I send it to Eric. Listens and
yeah,
think about melodies, about lyrics, and then we make this the Skype video conference. And then, you know, I turned my cell phone into the screen so he can see the project, you know, the spectras. And then we go editing, man. Okay, cut this, erase this, put this on that, you know, it's that's the only way, man, we have to do this, you know. So, you know, since 2007, we recorded like 3 or 4 albums this way. So thanks technology, man, and internet.
Amazing, amazing. And would you like to share some of the great moments that you had over the years?
Well, we here in Brazil, as a trio, instrumental trio, we make some concerts, not very much, not many, but you know, actually, we made a very big a concert without releasing our first demo. So that there was a good achievement. You know, with Heretic, we recorded the Code Live album, live here in Goiânia, Brazil, which was it's a very nice experience. I haven't recorded a live album before. And you know, we recorded a tribute album 2020. You know, during the pandemic, we had to postpone the feast. You know, we won't waste like feast to release on the pandemic. There were our thoughts back at the time. So we decided to record the tribute album to pop music, man. We included Phil Collins, Sade, Eros Ramazzotti, Simply Red, you know, Tears for Fears, In Excess. You know, we rearranged some songs in our style, but we didn't want to destroy the original characteristics though, because they're all famous songs and everybody knows, you know, we won't destroy them. So I think there was a great challenge for us because they're not our style, man. I mean, we were fans of these bands, these artists, but we had to study as hell. I mean, Phil Collins on the drums, man. He's a master, you know. And you know, Heretic has a pretty clean voice, and he can sing almost anything he wants, you know. So, but you know, we had to study, man. So we spent the pandemic last year studying, recording, discovering, which is I think it's a great achievement for the band, you know. And you know, Feast, man. You know, Feast. It's a pretty good demo album too. I'm really proud of what we recorded. You know, people say the press is saying that's the mature album of Heretic. You know, sadness and the pandemic had influence on it. So I guess it's mid tempos, low tempo, low tunings, and I guess it describes the moment.
Absolutely, it's a great record, I would say. It's a great record.
Thank you, man.
And there is one particular song, the last one, Alamundi by Black Sabbath. Wow, what a perfect you did in that song! Like, it is used to be one of my favorite songs done by Tony Martin, and to hear from you guys was totally awesome. Like, it's much. I have to say, to be honest, it sounds much better than Black Sabbath. To be honest with you.
No way, man. No way.
There was total perfection in that song. So what was that idea that came to him, and why did you choose this particular song?
Man, you know, even the cover song, it's odd. You know, I mean, nobody is listening to Tony Martin. I mean, just the minority, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a very odd era of Black Sabbath. You know, and some people hate these albums. People hate Tony Martin. Man, we love this period, you know, of Sabbath stuff. So I mean, Heretic really wanted to make a version of Tony Martin's period, and he was in touch with Tony Martin actually.
Oh.
And then Tony Martin gave us the right to record the song. It was okay, and then we decided to make Anomundi, man. It's a great song. I mean, it describes pretty well the period, you know, Tony Iommi with those riffs, the mind-blowing riffs, man. So it had to be that song, you know, and we included on the last minute the song, you know. It was supposed to be only 9 songs because, man, I think like 9 songs is too big, man. People don't listen like 9 songs. I mean, most of people, musicians, I guess they listen to the full album, But I didn't want a very long album. But the idea went to it didn't work. So it's a pretty long album, almost 1 hour, I guess.
Yeah.
And I said, oh man, screw it, man. Put this song. I mean, it deserves. Where are we gonna use it? Like put a bonus track.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony Martin knows it, so let's put it, man, as a bonus track. So we invited a very good drummer here, Junão Cananeia. He recorded this song for us, the drums.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I guess it's a great homage to Black Sabbath.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was amazing. It was amazing. And what would be the musical outreach in the future? So what would you be doing more experimentation inside in the music, or it will be like you'll be sticking to the same kind of genre in the future?
Man, when Heretic came in 2020, we were working like 24 hours a day, recording demos and doing many stuff for Heretic. And we finished recording 17, 18 songs, man. And Feast came from these songs. We had to choose like 9 songs, and then Anumudi came later. But we have the leftovers. Like we have almost the next full album for next year. So it's like pretty much done. I just have to record like 1 or 2 songs maximum, and I would say that it's not very mid tempo like Feast. It's a bit fast, a bit heavier.
Yeah.
But they are leftovers from Feast. I mean, not leftovers like screw it. No, man, we're gonna use and the pretty good songs.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have it almost done, man, for next year too. Maybe we include a bonus track as a cover too. We don't know yet, but we have like 7 or 8 songs ready to go, man. Will be a little bit different from Feast, I guess.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. And talking about the songwriting, you told me earlier that you will not be going through the topics of religion in any point of time. But what would be some of the topics that you would be so much interested to do in the future?
In the future, man, honestly, I'll give the credits to Eric and his brother about the lyrics.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his job, man, and I really trust him. I really trust the guys. So honestly, I cannot say about much about the lyrics. It's on them. It's on them. Sorry, but it's on them, man. My stuff is this instrumental and instruments musically. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. And what would be the dream for you?
Oh, first of all, play in India.
That's great to hear.
For you guys, if you approve, this mix of cultures and music.
Yeah.
And man, I think the dream of every musician is to live by the music, to live for music, travel around the world. I guess that's the musician's dream, Yeah. And after the pandemic, I think it's a good idea to for the world become like it was before, like concerts, people going to the concerts, getting together. I think it became a dream for the future. I don't know if you're gonna have this like it was before, but I kind of miss it,
Good. And in the future, if you'd like to collaborate with some artists, who would that be?
Oof. Man, I don't know, man. Maybe Max Cavalera.
Wow.
he has this tribal elements, in Sepultura, in Soulfly. Maybe he's a cool guy to do something. And I really like to collaborate with Ashmedi from Melekesh.
Yeah.
It's a band from Israel. I think it's a great influence for me personally. He mixed thrash, black metal, death metal into the Oriental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a great guy to mix ideas. Yeah, Max and Ashmedi. That would be nice.
Awesome. And how has the reach been for you so far around the world? How has
Sorry?
the musical reach been around the world so far?
Man, this is the first day we released the song, and actually it's pretty doing good, man. We have a press help in Europe, the Metalists. The guys are doing a great job. We have Road Metal here in Brazil, spreading the music. And man, I think we're doing good. We have a few reviews already. Uh, we have something more to come, I guess. More reviews from abroad, from outside Brazil, from Brazil.
Yeah.
I know people. It's not a very easy album to digest, in the first listening, I guess. So I think it takes a little longer, to things to get the words back. It's a feedback actually, but people are listening now. People are listening. We just have to wait a bit more for them to digest and give some more strong opinion. But so far, so good, man.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. And finally, what would be the message for your fans around the world?
Oh man, I mean, I think we don't have fans. We have friends. Like we are a small band. Like we want to reach these people. To play our music for anywhere we can go. We're aching to go anywhere. And I hope people enjoy Feast and people listen to other albums. The whole discography. It's on all the platforms. Choose your favorite, man, and go for it. Soon we will have the physical version of Feast.
Yep.
It's coming from France and England, so everybody can have the copy. But thank you for listening to us, for the patience. I think people should have patience to listen to our music. It's not very simple. It's exotic. And man, thank you for the opportunity, for the space to talk to people. And yeah, I hope to see you soon, all soon, man, on the stage.
Awesome. Awesome. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you today and learn more about you and the band. And thank you for putting up Feast. And thank you for this amazing album this year. And I wish you and the band all the best. And thanks again for your time.
Man, thank you very much. Let's make a print. I'm gonna print the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great, great. All right. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate your time and your patience.
Yes.
The talking, the questions was pretty cool, man. Hope to
Thank
see
you.
you soon.
Yeah, hopefully,
All right.
hopefully soon. Thank you. You have a great day
Yeah,
ahead.
man.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Take
Yeah,
care,
you
man.
too. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.